And we're back with a little something extra over the weekend because I just had too darn much to put into one video. So, no real theme here. Lots of images, lots of different actors, little something. We found out that Caesar was in a film that we ought to check out. We also are going to find out Sophie is as well. So let's check out some of these pictures, these images, and these videos and see what kind of silliness we find. Because it's the weekend and I feel like things should be a little sillier. Brilliantly, Balfe shares this amazing black and white image. Very casual Caitriona. And of course, another quote from Caitriona. What struck me about it was how exciting the project was and the range of what this character goes through. As an actor, you're looking at it like, wow, I'm going to get to do all of these things and go through all of these various emotions and situations. It felt very exciting, and not only was the character the central focus of the story, but she was smart, she was driven, and she was funny. Caitriona Balfe, 2016, on inhabiting the role of Claire Fraser. She's done an excellent job, and I have really enjoyed her. It's going to be really hard to watch these last, what is it going to be, about 16, or no, 18 episodes? 16 episodes. My math isn't working here. At any rate, it's going to be less than 20 episodes to go. My brain isn't mathing right now. I think my brain has already decided that Friday is the beginning of the weekend. A lovely image, though. Let's stop talking about me and talk some more about Caitriona. This one is also brilliantly Balfe. Caitriona talks about how one of her sisters tried to tell her what was going to happen to Claire, but she didn't want to know, so as not to lose focus on what Claire was going through in the moment. Love this. Actually, I do love that too myself. I think that's a good way to go about it. Let's see what Caitriona had to say.
I was in Scotland 3 days later. I was living in LA at the time. And I haven't, I had read the first book, and since then it's kind of been scripts. But my sister somehow managed to read all 7 books in about 3 months. And she loves telling me what's about to happen to me. And I keep saying, stop, I don't want to know. I'm kind of trying to just focus on what's happening right now. She's like, did you know? Did you know? And I'm like, stop. But I'm looking forward to when we finish. I'm gonna definitely get straight into book 2 and then.
All right, because I forgot to read it beforehand, this one is Outlander screening it at 92nd Street Y on July 28th, 2014 in New York City. So this is after season 1, and she just didn't want to know what happened. And you know what? I think that's a really smart way of going about it if you're an actor, to live in the moment of your character rather than looking forward to. I think that's really cool. All right, as promised, a movie from Sophie. This one is shared by Sophie Skelton Universe and Outlander Online. A new trailer has dropped with Sophie Skelton in the British thriller Row. The description from IMDb: the story centers on a woman who washes ashore on a blood-stained rowing boat with all of her crewmates missing, presumed dead. She must try and piece together the fractured memories of the ordeal to prove her innocence. Ooh. Yeah, see, this one is a lot more suspenseful and what the heck happened than it looks like Caesar's is. But I love a good suspense, mystery, wonder what's going on. I don't like predictable shows. So this could be good. I may have to check this one out as well. Though that could be a little more difficult, British thriller. A lot of British shows don't make it over here to our screens and get a little complicated to find. Thank you for streaming, because that does make things easier sometimes. All right, now we're going to jump over to something from Jamie Roy. Too many puns, I'm sorry. I'm going to read this after, that way we can hear him, because this video is short and sweet.
That's more like it.
Well, the sound is really quiet. I think he's saying that's more like it once the ducks land in the water. New video of Jamie Roy. He has a pretty great photos on his Instagram stories, including some of his gorgeous dog, Rock. He does. I've been trying to share some of them here. Make sure to give him a follow and check them out at Jamie Roy. No comments yet on this one, but it's still getting out there. You guys will be commenting on him every 5 seconds because he's pretty too, and we like pretty. Because we're shallow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's much of a shallow thing. It's just, humans enjoy things that have structure and proportion, and he's well proportioned. Okay, then. Look at this beautiful sunrise, sunset. All right, Graham McTavish is sharing some more images with us. He always does some good ones. This is just one single one by itself, though. Another cracker this morning. A day at work starts so much better with the warm greetings of the sun. Okay, so it is a sunrise. Obviously, I should have known that because when the sun goes down, usually there's purples and stuff going on in the sky, and we just got orange. I'm going to agree with a Bobble, Bob, Bob, Bob Leonard. Okay. I'm going to agree with Bob Leonard here, the first commenter. Awesome photo. Thanks for sharing this. It is very beautiful. Thank you, Graham. You always share the really cool environmental images. I do appreciate that. Speaking of great environmental images, this is a lovely environmental image. Point Blank 1959 shares this one of Sam Heughan on a biking trip in Scotland last spring, wearing the socks that wrote history in the internet on that day. Oh, those are some interesting socks. Okay, we'll dig them. Of course, he met fans at all pit stops and gracefully indulged because he's a nice guy. Sam Heughan, Instagram, Victoria Outlander stuff. Sam Heughan, very fun picture. We've got the what look like basketball shorts to me, but I'm gonna guess they are bike shorts for him, because he's biking. Got his helmet on, the gloves in his hand, very safety oriented. The only thing that would make it more safety oriented is if he had elbow pads and knee pads on, which I'm kind of surprised that his contract doesn't require him to wear while doing anything. Like you're walking to the bathroom, put on your helmet. We don't want any damage to happen. Okay, that might be overkill. This is another great picture. I do love just when we get a chance to get an natural photo where he's not cheesing it too badly. He is smiling for the camera, but good luck and good day. This one is shared by Scotsman Sam from Sam Heughan from Clodagh Inn in September 2019. Many thanks to the star of Outlander, Sam Heughan, Jamie Fraser, for adding his signature along with the signatures of colleague Graham McTavish. I think we talked about this one in yesterday's video. To Gold Mackenzie, to a couple of bottles of our own single malt whiskey. Clara, do you want one? Yeah, I do. Thanks, because I'm not gonna do a tasting this month. Because I couldn't decide what to order next, and I've been leaning towards Bourbon Brothers, which is Paul Wesley and Ian Somerhalder from Vampire Diaries, and they made a bourbon, and I really enjoyed McTavish bourbon, so I thought I would try another bourbon. I know I'm going against my. I was gonna get. Well, we'll see what if I get a gin next. I'm just not a big fan of gin, but I will get a gin. Just not right now. Another one. We're doing a theme here. This is Sam and Liquid. I didn't announce that beforehand. Sassanic Spirits and Sam Heughan share. Speaking of Whiskey Wednesday, which it was 2 days ago, I can't wait to attend Top Shelf 2024's incredible tasting event. Come and join us for an exclusive tasting experience on October 5th in San Francisco. For more info, link in the stories or visit the Tasting Alliance. And so we've got their ad there and a see you there. Sam Heughan says, come share a dram with me, or we can have one each. Oh, if I would rather share the dram. No, I'm married. I'll have one each. Okay. Because behaving is cool. It really is. Some of these images are a little older than others. Can you tell which ones are which? Point Blank 1959 shares this extreme throwback for Sam. Sam Heughan as Andrew Murray, a golden boy of the Scottish League, with Carmen. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm going to mess up your name. Piersonici as Kelly Marie Adams in River City 2005, another TV soap with a long life on the screen. The funny thing is, Sam can't actually kick the ball properly. Oh, I would be upset. He played footballer, soccer player who can't kick the ball. They could have called me. I played soccer for years, fullback. Better on the left. I could do midfield too. No fear. Charge those suckers when they bring the ball near my goal. Anyway, yeah, so again, Sam with Liquid, having a smile, looking. Well, if he was 12 in the other one, then he's what, 7.5 here? Oh, good. He's 9.5 in this one. Point Blank 1959 also shares. This is an old pic I reposed for the new OL addicts. For those of you who have just discovered Outlander just recently, welcome. Enjoy these images. Believe me, there are such people all the time. Sam, his brother, Sheridan Heughan, and then his wife, also Victoria Lawson. Sheridan's not Sam's. Is it Kierden? I always do that. Kieran, it's one of those things you read it a lot of times, then you heard it a couple of times, and you still, yeah. Around 2006, Sam looks lovely at 26, and look at how the two brothers resemble each other. Iris Davidson, Iris 26 or 236, I'm guessing is getting credit for the picture. And again, Sam with liquid, or at least we assume liquid's in that bottle, right? Very fun picture. And he's not a redhead in this one, and he's not a dark brunette. It looks like he's almost blonde. Is that strawberry blonde? So technically red. And now he's being attacked by water. Point Blank 1959 says Sam's no stranger in the kitchen, only those blasted English taps are a pain in the something or other. It's either too hot or too cold. One of these, yes, he is suffering from either very, very cold hands or very, very hot hands. Since he's keeping his hand under there, I'm going to go with cold. That would be my guess. And I do believe he probably suffered this insult to his skin. I don't know. It's a funny picture, though. And that, as they like to say, is that. That's all I have today for us. So please, thank you so much for joining me on the second video. Hope you are having a fantastic weekend. I didn't say in the last video, but I think I still included a scroll. Thank you to my members. I know there's been some playing around on who's here and who's leaving, but I appreciate those of you. I'm working on getting some content on a regular basis, at least weekly, for y'all for that little extra effort. I do really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who came and watched this video. I'm trying to work out an actual project or two on the side, one involving an RV, another involving me having actual wheels to take me to different locations that I can show y'all. Even though I'm not in Scotland, apparently some of the story happens here in the US and not actually too awfully far a drive for me. So that might be fun. At any rate, if you like this video, don't forget to like, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notifications bell so you'll know when the next video comes out. And if you didn't get enough information in this video, there are more. I have so many more at this point. Please do check out the playlist for Waiting for Season 7 Part 2 and you will find lots there. And once you do pick out one, don't worry, I'll see you there.